Overwatch 1 shut down, and with it goes an era of gaming that I was very happy to take part in. Say what you want about it, about the balancing issues, about the different metas that came and went over the course of the years, the matchmaking where everyone wanted to play DPS, the Hanzo players, the constant rebalancing of characters, sometimes resulting in a much more boring game overall. Say what you want, but Overwatch revolutionized the first-person genre when it came out. They brought back the more arcadey style of gameplay, while also making a game that was accessible to players that weren't necessarily into shooters. And it achieved it in a way and with an art style that is so uniquely Blizzard in its DNA, with a level of polish and care that was never matched by the dozen of copycat games that tried to ride its coattails. Overwatch was amazing. Everyone was either playing it or watching it back in 2016. There's very few other games that have ever risen so fast and so dramatically in popularity like Overwatch did. PUBG comes to mind, so does Fortnite, maybe even Rocket League. But what makes Overwatch a bit different is what's happening right now. Overwatch is dead. Overwatch 2 is the future going forward, and nothing will ever be the same. Blizzard is a shadow of its former self. It's alienated its fans by mocking them for not being interested in a mobile version of Diablo, its reputation tarnished by allegations of sexual harassment, and it's being maybe acquired by Microsoft in what's beginning to look like an end to the era of big independent studios in gaming. Overwatch 2 is free to play, but you will have to grind out a battle pass in order to unlock new heroes, instead of just getting them on release like you did with the original. You're gonna have to link your account to your phone number in order to play, which, to be fair, is probably a very effective way to curtail cheaters, but still a pretty invasive move nonetheless. 6v6 is out, and instead we'll have a 5v5 with only one tank per team, and if you've ever played Overwatch, that just sounds crazy. I doubt Overwatch 2 will ever rise in popularity and become the cultural phenomenon that the first one was. For better or worse, everyone knows who D.Va is. Is that going to be the case with any of the new characters? I doubt it, as that really hasn't been the case with any of the newer characters from Overwatch 1. And I'm not particularly interested in Overwatch 2. Maybe I should be, because playing Overwatch with friends was some of the best fun I've had in the last few years. I still remember some amazing plays, ulting together to clutch a win at the last possible second, that nerve-wracking tension of overtime, or made trolling the entire team by dropping an ice wall at the start of the game. I guess what I realized is that I wanted to play Overwatch more. I recently got a few rounds in late at night with a couple of other streamers and some friends, and had a really good time with it. I should have played more, and now that it's gone, I'm asking myself if it's gone for good. It's all going to be still there, the maps, the characters, but I don't think it's gonna feel the same. I don't want to pay for a new character if I miss the chance to grind him out for free. I don't think I trust Blizzard anymore to handle the balancing without greed getting too much in the way of a good game. I don't think they can catch lightning in a bottle twice. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe there's nothing to worry about and Overwatch 2 will evoke the same feelings. Maybe the gameplay changes will actually make the game better, maybe the new heroes will be amazing and as beloved as Reinhardt or Tracer. Or maybe not. As a 38-year-old gamer that's been playing games for basically his entire life, I guess the idea of not being able to play such an iconic game again is hard to swallow. I can still play Counter-Strike 1.6, I can still play Battlefield 9042, but now I can't play Overwatch anymore, and that hit me more than I thought it would. This is actually the first time I've talked about Overwatch in this channel, and that also feels wrong. I guess you don't realize how much you care about something until you don't have it anymore.